Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. The build up has started already. Campaigns are in full blast. Of course, we are already on countdown on the elections proper come February, and a lot of presidential candidates are really going for lobbying, selling their candidacy to other regions. Peter Obi is also one of such persons. Don't forget, just recently, Kwankwaso visited Governor Yesowike. Of course, he also promised logistics to kwankwaso. But right now, Arewa youth seem to be giving very strong red flags in the north concerning Peter Obi, and I think the Obidati media team group should also look strongly into it, not with the aim of condemnation, but with the aim of objectivity. And I also believe also we can also dialogue this and see how factual, how real are these facts in the northern part. For some of us who are living in the north, please meet us in the comment section and tell us how true this analysis coming from the Arewa group is. And of course, Peter Obi have also spoken concerning the issue of ESN and why he cannot condemn them. We're going to marry these two news into one. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, according to the news, Arewa Youth Consultative Forum (AYCF) Peter Gregory Obi, the Labour Party's presidential candidate, may receive little or no support in the north in the upcoming 2023 presidential elections. The question is why? And this is simply because his supporters haven't worked hard enough to integrate into the core northern society. This assertion was made by Yerima Shetima, the national president of AYCP, during an interview. He claimed that the vote of the north will be split among Bola, Atiku and Rabiu Kwankwaso. Mr. Shetima further explained that Peter Obi's poor odds in the north are not because he's an Igbo man, but rather because his supporters have not yet established a strong enough infrastructure in the north. In his words, and I quote him, "The vote of the north will be divided between Tinubu, Atiku, and Kwankwaso. Peter Obi will get little or nothing in the north. This is not because he's an Igbo man, but because so many factors are involved, not because he lacks the competence, but his lieutenants have not done enough work in the northern part of the country." Oh wow, this is quite strong. A lot of Nigerians, of course, have been reacting to that. For some of us who live in the north, please throw highlights on this. Of course, we've been seeing videos. Nasarawa was lead, Jos, Kaduna, some Muslim groups have actually endorsed Peter Obi. But the question is the nitty-gritty, the core north. Have they been able to reach it? But we're going to find that out in a moment. But let's find out also what he got to say about ESN. Why Peter Obi, said he can't condemn ESN. Well, Peter Obi says he can't condemn the Eastern Security Network (ESN) because he is unsure of their activities. Speaking on Monday at the candidates on a presidential town hall series, the former governor of Anambra State said the rise of agitations in parts of the country is as a result of leadership failure. He also said if elected president of the country, his administration will adopt a dialogue to address the issue. Okay, that's quite strong. And Governor Yesowike, of course, of Rivers State on Sunday received Rabiu Kwankwaso, the presidential candidate of the New Nigerian People's Party (NNPP) in Port Harcourt, the state capital. The former Kano State governor is in Rivers State to inaugurate Mbotanwa internal roads in the Omohua local government area on Monday. Governor Wike had in the last few months invited several politicians from opposition parties to commission projects executed by his administration. Recall also that the former national chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Adams Oshiomhole, was in the state last Wednesday to commission the 8th flyover located at Ada George Road, Obiokpo local government area, all in Rivers State. The Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has pledged to provide logistic support for the campaigns of the presidential candidate of the New Nigerian People's Party (NNPP). Rabiu Kwankwaso within the state looks like the person of Governor Nyesom Wike is basically giving logistic support to some of his very good friends and ally when they were in when they were in a PDP together. So now with what we just Wike saying, it's not like he's giving full support to both Peter Obi and some person say he was actually obedient. But with what I'm saying, I don't think he's really obedient. I guess it's a case of my friends, you guys have done me good. If you want anything to do, go ahead. Of course, Kong also said it boldly and bluntly. So look, if you know you are serious about this issue of presidency, there are 3 states you must never joke with. If you can marry two, if you can get two, you are cruising into victory. He mentioned Lagos State, he mentioned River State, he also mentioned Kano State. Of course, he has strongholds in Kano. Everybody understand that effect, and he's hoping to see if he can get Rivers in his bags. Then, of course, we all know that. Lagos State is the stronghold of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What Peter Obi group is tending to do is to see how they can take as much as they can. Same thing with PDP. They're trying to see how they can drag as much as they can. But literally, we all know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu controls Lagos. Literally, we are trying to be as objective and realistic as we can. Okay, but but if they refuse to put their stronghold and allow elections to flow, to amaze you, who will take the day in Lagos State? But hey, this is Nigeria. Politics are really not allowed to flow the way they ought to. That's why you keep seeing hindrances here and there from both incumbent and the government in that state. Of course, in River State, you have started seeing Wiki. Already we have 200,000 aides ahead of the election. I'm wondering, what are these aides going to do? I guess they're going to be the full soldiers ahead of the election. So if he says you will not campaign in this state, it's not mincing words. He's actually saying it literally. Okay, so like Peter Obi will say, anybody fighting against you in this place is actually not being wise at all. It's lacking wisdom. With this happening, I don't know how it's going to play out, but obviously, from all indication, this is an open-ended election. Anyone can take the day, but it's not left for Peter Obi members to go. I also take on the fact that Arewa Shetima, I feel he's been a very objective here. I don't think he's actually being tribalistic. He's saying, look, guys, you have limited time to move into the core north. Okay, the core north are not, yes, they're on social media, but they are not the regular type you see on Twitter, on YouTube, on social media trying to do some talks. Some of them are in their huts, they're in their farms. You need to go reach them out. Okay, you need to go talk to them, go let them realize. Some of them may just know, okay, APC by virtue of them being the ruling party, PDP being the main opposition. Are there other parties? Okay, which is why our northern brothers should hit into their core north, into the suburbs, into the urban areas, the suburbs, the villages, the communities. Let them know this is not the time for tribalism. Let them know this is not the time to play political party politics. It's time to get competence in action, because the truth of the matter is, whether they are illiterate or semi-illiterate or elite or literate, all votes count as one. So their ignorance should not put the whole Nigerians and the whole Nigeria in jeopardy. We need to bring them to power. We need to bring them to where we are, so that they will understand that competence is what we need. Let's go wrap it up. Let's put in that comment section. What's your take on what Shetima is saying? Please, friend the North, comment please.